YouTube, what is up? So in the past few weeks, we've been hearing a lot about climate change and how we're all gonna die in the next 50 years. What do you think about that? So what is climate change exactly? It's a long-term shift in the current regional or local climate patterns. Some of the effects: temperatures are gonna rise. Precipitation, there's gonna be a lot more. Like in the state I'm in, last year, there was multiple records in Maryland for rain. As we see in California, there's gonna be more droughts and forest fires. Isn't that great? Hurricanes are gonna become stronger and kill a fuck ton of people. That's not good. It's almost like putting poisonous gases in our atmosphere does something to it. The sea levels are gonna continue to rise because of melted ice caps. Poor polar bears. We all know it exists, except for those people who step outside on a cold winter night, see snow and go, oh, it must not be real. Number one thought is, we are speeding it up. That's what I believe. Because as I said, putting poisonous gases in the atmosphere, it's gonna do something. The number two thought is that it occurs naturally and we aren't speeding it up. You stupid? We are speeding it up, but not as fast as Catholic priests volunteer to pick up children from school. I believe we have the technology and engineering to get ourselves out of almost any situation. Except for a meteor that wiped out the dinosaurs, and we're pretty stupid compared to the dinosaurs. So, we are fucked if a meteor hits us. It's gonna knock us out like Muhammad Ali. R.I.P. I was listening to a Mexican billionaire the other day like anyone does on the normal day, and he was talking about climate change and how banks wouldn't give out loans to those houses on the coastal states like Florida if this actually was an issue in the next 50 years because they wouldn't get the money back. That's a very valid point, actually. So what can we do? Well, really, not that much. We can go and march on different streets and demand regulations towards companies, but in the end, money talks. It doesn't really matter what we want. A few decades ago, a bunch of companies like Coke came up with this awesome ad campaign to shift the blame from them to us. It was called Make America Beautiful with a Crying Indian. What that ad did was make us shame each other instead of the companies that are actually responsible for pollution. We can carpool, but who wants to talk to a fucking idiot in the morning? I know I don't want to talk to someone. So the most we can do is demand that these companies pollute less and emit less carbon emissions. We can recycle, but what the hell does that do? Most of that shit goes up in the trash anyways and lands up in landfills. If not in our country, it goes in other people's countries. And people think it's cool to shotgun a beer then crush it up. You know what that does? It misshapes it, so it gets missorted and trashed anyways. There's only 100 companies that contribute to 71% of global emissions. And you're trying to blame us? No. Fuck that. It's all up to these companies. So go out, do your part, and demand responsibility put where it is. On the producers, not us. Alrighty guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you can see my next vlogs.